What's up, people? Welcome to another segment of Big Brother in Zanzi. My name is Lucy and I'm going to dive right into the segment. Starting off, Norman breaks down. Now, while talking to Thato, Norman started crying profusely, like telling her that the previous week, especially with the whole love-themed week, made him really miss home and the love he experiences at home. I mean, who wouldn't miss home? But I didn't imagine him, Norman, the guy that quarrels a lot, to be crying. But then everyone has a limit, I guess. Moving on to the sweetest part of the gist, Nale and Libo's gossip. So Nale talks to Libo about how all the boys have a crush on Venus, the hot cake of the house, and how Umfo and Nthabi are separating themselves from the rest of the housemates. Now, Nale also says that Umfo is trying to manipulate the rest of the housemates with her behavior. I'm not surprised she said that. Those people don't see eye to eye, even after trying to mend the relationship. Well, she suggests that Libo should find a way to manage the situation. And the gossip continues with Umfo and Nthabi, and they were serving it hot. The tea was hot. Gossip time is actually the best time in the house. And Umfo tells Nthabi that Libo is a snake and he's always gossiping with the ladies. Umfo, calm down. Weren't you the one that was saying that you want him back, crying and all of that? You are still the one that broke up with him. What do you want? Okay, truly, forget all the bad blood between Nale and Umfo. I think Umfo is actually a manipulative person. What is your problem? Leave him alone. Still speaking on gossips, the women in the BB in Zanzi house had a little chat about Themba and Gashwan, saying they are very attractive. I'm not gonna lie, you guys know the matter. Well, they also speculate as to what they would do if Big Brother decides to turn off the cameras for an evening. These ladies want to get wild in their house. Wouldn't we love to see that? I think Biggie should heed to their requests. What do you think? Well, just as the ladies were having their own fit of gossips, the men were not left out. So Themba and Vinyl got into a conversation talking about the type of ladies they like, and the main topic of the gist was Umfo. And what a time to have that discussion right after the truth came in the jacuzzi. And Vinyl, how is it that you attract light-skinned girls but you are with a dark babe? Okay. And speaking of Umfo, look at the swift kiss of her and Themba right in front of Libo. What kind of torture is this? I feel like this girl is too childish, I beg. Well, moving on from that. Vinyl and Terry under the sheets. Not under the sea, but you guys, it's getting heated. The sexual tension between these two is just building up everywhere. I definitely know for sure that these two have opened up another dimension with their tongues. Do you guys want to swallow each other? Well, far from that very intense kiss, they decided to take it under the sheets. Some pleasure. And how do I know that? Just look at the face of Terry. Okay. And it's not just them. What's going on under the sheets with Yuli and Gashwan? Why is the sheet shaking like that? What's going on? Just imagine after all this one now, he will still go and be confessing his feelings to Thato. And speaking of Thato, Tulz tackles Thato.
Around with me.
I've never messed around and fooled around with you.
You know what I mean? The banter, the flirting banter thing.
No one else can hear this but you and I and Big Brother, I suppose.
What the hell, dude?
We're guys. That's how we are.
I'm sure you heard that. Tulz tells Thato that he's crushing on her big time. Now, she doesn't know if he's joking or playing her or he's for real. And it's the way he's trying his hardest to convince her and that he's not messing around. Did you guys come here for the game or just to catch cruise? I don't get it. Anyways, Tulz and Sis Tamara spilled the beans. Sis Tamara and Tulz discuss how the housemate talk big game, but when it comes to sex, they all shy away from the action. But true, all talk and no action. Sis Tamara also says that she would not consider dating anyone in the house because of how the housemates behave. Well, it's true. It's a whole lot of circles in this house. There's no significant person for the significant person. Like, everybody is just going around in circles. Tulz also says that a lot of people have lost their shine since they walked into the house. Is he saying that Nale has lost her shine? I mean, at first, I thought she'd be the talk of the house, but to be honest, that girl is just boring. She's just boring. Just saying, Shan. And Norman and Thato are allergic to cleaning. God have mercy. Venus says Thato and Norma doesn't make a good pair when it comes to cleaning. True, because all these two do is just lazy around, and now she's concerned and points out that even though Nale and Libo hate cleaning, they still do it. Well, Tulz and Sis Tamara are out to inspect the housemate that are not doing their bit in the cleaning, and it can be frustrating when others are cleaning and some are just not doing their part. They're just sitting down watching others. But when it comes to food wars now, that is when no man will show his face. What a bliss of sharing a house, Sha. Well, speaking of the guys in the house, Themba and Libo discuss Lawrence's move. Now, the Big Brother Mzansi gent discussed how Lawrence dramatic pauses during the live eviction shakes things up in the house. I mean, we live and dread for this moment. Lawrence is just doing his job. He has to build up this thing, for Christ's sake. Lawrence, you're doing a good job. Continue. They even talked about how Lawrence adds a little spice, also sharing some conspiracies about nominations, including evictions work. I mean, it's his job now. Leave Lawrence out of your discussion. He will still bring it up on Sunday. Just watch and see. Finally, on this G segment, Biggie's wrath on the housemates. Biggie was not happy with the housemates' lack of enthusiasm and determination during their morning exercise routine. Now, in his fury, he dished out a punishment and served it extra hot, and trust me, they deserved it. They're too relaxed in the house, and maybe after this, just maybe they'll sit up. After giving the punishment, there was little time before the wager tax presentation, and the housemates were still struggling to find their rhythm. The late night and punishment took it out on them. The housemates had to cook and presented from their hearts, but still failed to please Biggie, and therefore lost their wager task. In announcing the tax judgment, Biggie made it clear that the housemates have been going against his instructions, and he's not sure if this is deliberate. I mean, they're just too relaxed. You guys should sit up, for Christ's sake. And that's that. Remember, Yoli, Themba, Vino, Terry, Infabi, Norman, and Gashwan are up for eviction this Sunday. Who do you think will be heading home just to join the rest that have already left the house? Drop in the comments below. And that's all I have for you on this Big Brother Mzansi session. Until next time, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.